hit, shake, scrape, percussion, and drum.
Hello and welcome to Hit, Shake, Scrape. Here's video number 3. This is a bit of a surprising video. I wasn't planning on doing this one today, but I couldn't resist. I had to give it a go. So this was a challenge that was given to me by my niece, Shiana, and she sent me a video of a guy doing something very impressive, and I thought, can I do it? So before I'll show you the next step, before I'll show you what the challenge is, I'd like to show some fan mail that I've received. This is from Richard Hughes. He's 6.5, and he sent this picture of him playing the tuba. Now, as we all know, the tuba isn't an instrument you hit, shake or scrape. It's actually from the brass family. So this is Richard Hughes playing the tuba, and he wrote, "I love the subliminal messages in your video." So that's great. Thank you, Richard Hughes. And I hope you're well and keep practicing the tuba. I've had another message from Flick Ferdinando, and she's 7.25. And she says that I should get rid of the goatee. So let's see what we can do about that. And there we go, Flick Ferdinando, 7.25. The goatee's gone. Thanks for your advice.
Goodbye, my goatee. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
So the challenge that I accepted today was all based on polyrhythms, and in particular polyrhythms based around the number 5. Now, a polyrhythm, I'm not going to go into too much detail about this today, but I will do some future videos on polyrhythms and cross rhythms. But to give you a rough idea, it's when you have one number, 5, and another number, let's say 2, and then they keep playing and they're in sync. So you always have a 5 going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while that 5's going, you've also got the 2 going. So you've got something like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 1. Okay? So if you got that for now, that's great. But with this challenge, it was to do from a 5 and a 1 to a 5 and a 2, and then a 5 and a 3, 5 and a 4, to eventually 5 and 5. So it looks a little bit like this when it's notated. There you go, there's your 5 and 1. Excuse that bit. So you just got one note against 5. And then here, you've got the 5 notes against 2 notes. And both should be even all the time. You've got the next one. You've got a 5 and then a 3. And again, you've got an even 3 going against an even 5. And then here, a 5 and a 4. So an even 5 with an even 4. So that looks pretty complicated. And finally, a 5 and a 5. And there you go. That's, I guess, the straightforward one. Now, some of you might be thinking that, well, that's pretty straightforward. Play music, got used to doing some polyrhythms, but the extra challenge, and this is for the musicians out there who want to give it a try, was to juggle 4 balls and then do the polyrhythms with your feet. Still got me, still with me. So here's the video. Let's see how I did.
Like, subscribe, hit, shake, scrape. Like, subscribe, hit, shake, scrape. Hit, shake, scrape.